Alright everyone, what is up here today? YouTube, Jigsaw0097, making a quick video before I head off to work here because this one is important, guys. Brandon Graham has signed a deal with the Philadelphia Eagles, 3-year extension. It's rumored to be about 12 to 14 million per year. And I just wanted to give my thoughts on this. I've been seeing a lot of hate towards this move, and understandably so. You know, right now the fan base is pretty torn between what's happening with like Nick Foles and other players, and then what we don't know about the future, I guess. It's a very uncertain time in Philadelphia right now because we don't really know what this team is going to be anymore. We don't know what the Super Bowl really will have cost us until next season, because if Carson Wentz can't pick it up, then, you know, we could go through a long period of just mediocrity, guys. And that's what I hope does not happen. But I'm just very, I'm very cautiously pessimistic, I guess. I don't want to say pessimistic. I'm very reserved with the Eagles right now because I don't want to get my hopes too up and then just be disappointed like I was last year. Last year I had my hopes really high after the Super Bowl, and, you know, I just got really mad during the season, and I don't want that to happen again. So I'm setting my expectations now. But anyway, the reason why I think that this is a good move is because I think that the Eagles need to try their best to keep any homegrown talent they can. And Brandon Graham is arguably one of the best players on the defense, you know. In many ways, he is the reason that the Eagles even won the Super Bowl. I think Brandon Graham and Nick Foles both contributed really big to that one, but Brandon Graham getting that strip sack at the end, that was just what needed to happen, and it did. And so keeping a playmaker like him on the Eagles is great, especially when you have Fletcher Cox locked down as well. So 3 years is a good deal too, because 3 years is really going to tell us what this Eagles team is. This is a contract year for Carson Wentz. And so if he does not perform well, we don't know what's going to happen with that. If the Eagles are going to end up paying him boatloads of money. I've heard ridiculous articles saying that Carson Wentz is entitled to like $200 million deal or something like that. You know, that's just the one thing that bothers me about Wentz, is just how everyone just loves him and jumps on his bandwagon for some reason. You know, I was caught up in the Wentz mania when he was first drafted because, you know, we didn't have a quarterback back then. And it was just great to have a guy that wasn't Sam Bradford. And this is not me saying that I hate Carson Wentz. I just think that people need to cool their jets on him until he does a little bit more. Because if you put your expectations too high on this guy and then he ends up disappointing you, then you're just going to be that much more hostile. You know, you're going to turn from being the arrogant fanboy of Carson Wentz to being the hostile fan that wants Wentz out of town. And that's why, me personally, I just look at it realistically with any player on the Eagles. And so I'm trying to just keep my reservations down on Wentz for now until I can actually see what he does on the field. And to see if he's worth the money, guys. And I really just hope he is, honestly. Like, I want Carson Wentz to prove everyone, including myself, wrong next season. I want him to come out of the gates and show us why he's better than Nick Foles. But it's a tall order, guys. It's a tall order. With what happened, you know, a lot of being a quarterback is up here. And I just don't know how Wentz is going to respond to the fact that we've already been pretty spoiled with the Nick Foles thing for 2 years. So we'll just have to see how that's going to be his biggest hurdle, I think, is how he responds to that mental hurdle. I think his body will be fine now. I think physically he's healed, as long as he doesn't re-injure anything leading up to the season and then doesn't get injured again during the season. But we'll just have to see. But anyway, keeping a guy like Brandon Graham on the team, that's going to help a lot, guys. And we'll have to see what the Eagles do to secure some more players in the future coming up here. Hopefully they don't trade Nelson Aguilar. I made a video about that yesterday. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about signing Brandon Graham to a 3-year deal. Do you think that they're paying him too much, or are you like me where you think that this is really a good move because it's better to keep a veteran on the team that you've homegrown than just go out and draft someone else? So anyway, guys, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.